Hey guys, it's me, Chandragan. Today I want to share with you should you pull, what is the build, and the guide about Kazuha I will try to make in 10 minutes. So yeah, overall I have to say Kazuha can be everything. So pretty versatile. If you need versatile character, uh, that's a good character for you, I guess. So yeah, but for me the most comfort one is sub DPS and support. So let's get started then. So yeah, move to the talents. So there's no complicated mechanics like Eula. However, I just need to hire Chihayaburu have can be used anywhere, and then if you use hold and do the plunging attack, it will convert to anemo damage. So it came from plunging attack damage, which come from here. So the greater here, you will have the greater Chihayaburu damage plunging attack, which is the more anemo damage converted. So that's why if you prefer to DPS Kazuha, increase these two first, and then this one Kazuha slash. If you prefer sub DPS and or support, it will be the reverse one. Just focus on Kazuha slash first, Chihayaburu, and then the normal attack. So come to the passive. So in here, if you want higher Chihayaburu, you need to contact with any element hydro, pyro, cryo, electro that first. So you will have additional to 100% compared to only pure swirl. It will, so that's why if you contact with the element, it will hit higher damage. So it's better if you DPS contact with the element, increase here, and use Chihayaburu. And then in here another passive that if you use swirl with Kazuha, the teammates will get 0.04% elemental damage bonus, which is his elemental mastery. So that means, if I will give you example, if you have 500 elemental mastery, that means 20% more bonus elemental damage or elemental mastery for 8 seconds. If you have 1000, then it will be 40%, which is pretty crazy. I like it. Move to the weapon. So for the weapon, any 5-star always very good. However, the best of the best is Freedom Sword, the newest one from Gacha. If you run support, Skyward Blade also nice, but I rest all the 5-star is good. So whatever you good, you don't have to worry. It's already good. For the 4-star, in general, I have to say the good one. Black Sword is good, very versatile because critical rate. Like Clay Sword also is the counterpart of Black, the critical damage also nice. However, free to play Iron Sting also nice. You can use Iron Sting. Yeah, that's also nice. And the LA Flash, which is good also actually. However, it's come from Gacha. So, in general, Black Sword good, LA Flash good, Fast Charging Desire good, Iron Stream Black Cliff. It's also good for 4-star. You just have to just Sacrificial Sword also can work also. So talking about Constellation, actually I have to say Kazuha similar like Shao. Any Constellation become good and good, better and better and better, and become beast in the end. So yeah, the one that very good is C1, C2, C3, C4, and C6. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This 4 out of 6 Constellation is very good, which is that's why uh he's very nice, especially C6. It just like give anemo infusion, charged plunging attack with 0. It just make it Kazuha more become DPS. So if you really aim to become very beast DPS Kazuha, then you can wail, but I don't think it's worth because it's just like game. So it's up to you then. Talking about the fact, actually I kind of confused how to explain because Kazuha held a lot of wide range, so it's very flexible for you to choose. So I will make it in simple by role. So if you want to focus more to the support, then just go elemental mastery. Everything elemental mastery. So you don't have to think a lot. Elemental mastery. This one also vessel elemental mastery. This one also the sense also elemental mastery. Everything elemental mastery, which is mean that Kazuha will not become the main highlight in here. Kazuha just want to support another character to buff another character. This is what you want to make. But if you want to prefer a DPS, then change from this elemental master to critical damage to get more damage. After that, this part change to anemo damage from elemental mastery. So which just mean that in here Kazuha will be main center. Will focus more. Kazuha will be focused more attacking, then other will support Kazuha. Then that's how it works. But I have another alternative also where you can just simply use also anima damage also can. Then use the elemental mastery also. That's can that's kind of like half and half, which is you still get personal more elemental damage bonus from Chihaya Buru and more like animo damage for Kazuha to attack, and also can perform also elemental mastery, so it's kind of like between. So it's actually a lot of mix. You even can do like critical damage and elemental. In here you just change critical damage in here, and then you can just change elemental mastery in here, which is it's really up to you. But for me, I still prefer to make Kazuha as a sub DPS and support. So this one is my preferences. Yeah, so for the substats for the Kazuha is actually pretty straightforward. You can also put critical damage, it's good. Attack also good. Yeah, this one also attack. Critical damage also good. Elemental mastery and energy recharge for me it's still priority for me, but sadly I don't have energy recharge. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward. So your priority is elemental mastery, energy recharge, crit damage, crit rate, and attack. All of them it's already good. So just avoid HP and defense, and you'll be safe. Don't think too much about that. So yeah. So for the team comp, I say before Kazuha is very versatile. So as long it has pyro, hydro, and cryo, it will work nicely. Or you can just put two animo also can. Or even if you just want to run like mono everything, same element also can work. And you put child. Wow, this is also can. You can also like put with this like animo like this also can, or you put like Bennett. So technically it's very versatile if you want to choose the team, as long it's not Geo that not synchronized that well. Everything can fit very well with Kazuha. So for the simple pattern is just make like there's a two or three support and one your DPS that will hit hard later. So that's the format though. So after this, I will give you showcase about full main DPS Kazuha mix between 50-50 DPS and elemental mastery support, or full support elemental mastery. So yeah, here the comparison for you to pull and not to pull Kazuha. So first, the reason is for you to pull is if you need the versatile character where he can be almost everything like support, buff your team, and even DPS. So in short, like if you need a character that all around and flexible, can match every team and every character, then Kazuha will be nice for you because he's very versatile, very all around, can match almost everything. So second is if you need kinda Sucrose but comfier, or you like kinda to play Sucrose but comfier, then pull Kazuha because what it has lower elemental burst, which is can trigger more uh, elemental burst compared to Sucrose. And I don't know why in my case Sucrose elemental burst sometimes didn't trigger the elemental reaction, or maybe if they trigger it's kinda delay compared to Kazuha. I do some observation. Kazuha elemental reaction in elemental burst is faster and always hit on point. I I don't know why, but yeah, that's I think the Sucrose weakness, which is Kazuha can cover. So I have to say, if you need comfy Sucrose, then pull for Kazuha. Then the reason for you to not pull, if you kinda need a single blow main DPS, kinda like who Tao like you like type of DPS, then don't pull Kazuha because Kazuha it's kinda like poison, like hit like slowly time by time, and he kinda hard to achieve like single blow 1 million. Maybe C6 can, but I think it's still very hard to achievable for him. And then second, if you kinda tired of the Sucrose Venti like of character, then skip for him because Kazuha it's kinda like mix between Sucrose and Fenty. So if you kinda don't need anymore kinda that kind of roles Fenty, Sucrose, Fenty like, then just skip for him. So I will see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching. Consider to like and hit subscribe button, and I will see you again next time. Bye.